Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TRL. I am Max Sterling, and I am sitting next to my tag partner, Getty Cahoon. We are the messengers of Misery. No relation to Misery
And their
Inc.
opponents.
Yes, and we're here tonight because we could not sit idly by any longer witnessing the abhorrent behavior of these two men that are about to walk through this curtain right now.
So-called
Fighting out of the Red Dragon Dojo, your Monster Factory Tag Team Champions,
the so-called
Kaos,
controlled chaos.
Controlled Chaos!
And this is exactly what we're talking about. These two men have the audacity to come out here, slap hands with these people,
Placate,
cheer, throw their hands up, as if they're not two of the most barbaric, monstrous individuals we have ever seen in the world of professional wrestling.
We tried to tell you and expose them with the heinous beatdown that they put on the Pete's Posse a few weeks ago for no other reason.
Not to mention the way these two treated high fashion at the last Monster Factory Pro Wrestling event. Again, vicious beating. And tonight, I'm worried for the safety of Misery Inc.
Oh, absolutely.
V. Daniels, Troy Locke, two young men,
two young men trying to make a name for themselves in their debut tag match here at the Monster Factory.
And Papa Juice and V. Daniels going to start things off here, and I just hope that. And look at the way that he even stands in the corner. Look at the way he addresses that official. That official's a young man as well.
This placation, this facade, they're not your heroes.
This is just absolutely, it's a disgusting display, and that's a deserved knee to the midsection from V. Daniels.
Papa Juice has the size advantage and obviously quick on his feet, but
and think about it like this: this man, Papa Juice is a legitimate MMA.
oh my God!
And there's an example of it right there.
Look at this, just.
What can you even say? What can you even say about these levels of aggression and throwing a man's possession like that?
Exactly. Troy Locke on the outside, noticing the hair pull to his tag partner.
Devastating face buster there. And look,
Controlled Chaos.
Owning the ring, not listening to the official's call.
Ever since winning the tag belts, they've been exposing themselves more and more.
Nice drop kick from Kid Chaos there, but that doesn't make up for the fact that thus far they've been employing, frankly, heinous tactics. And look
at that. Not listening to the referee, trying to get him out of the corner.
It's a 5 count. You have a 5 count to get somebody out of the corner and brutalize them like that.
Obviously giving him some leniency because they are the tag champs.
I'm sorry, excuse me. What kind of a father does this? What kind of a father does this with his son? You know what? I don't blame V. Daniels for that one bit. One bit do I not blame
Yeah,
him for
Papa
that.
Juice just using his son for more brutal, heinous actions.
And I don't know.
Oh,
My word. It was a snug suplex, almost more of a brain buster. V. Daniels with the cover, and it's going to take more than that to put one of these rotten men away.
yeah. Misery Inc, no relation.
And
Trying to
again,
make a name for themselves.
Again, can you really blame V. Daniels and Troy Locke for this? I mean, don't get me wrong.
Heinous actions are met with heinous actions.
You know what? You reap what you sow, Papa Juice. You reap what you sow. And you see Kid Chaos standing in the corner separated from his father. I almost wonder if this young man wouldn't have had a better shot at a normal life if he wasn't truly separated from his father. Because you have to think that the father of Kid Chaos, Papa Juice, is responsible
for how aggressive he's being, for unnecessary acts.
Well, V. Daniels and Troy Locke are firmly in control here. Maybe I spoke
Speed
too
of Papa
soon.
Juice is
Look,
just.
they're squirrely, they're crafty.
Oh.
And I just don't I don't see how two men like this should be able to call themselves the champions. Sherlock and V. Daniels, again, playing fast and loose with the rules, but when you see two men like Controlled Chaos.
Oh, look at that,
hey,
just
come on.
brutalizing him behind
Dear
the ref's
Lord.
back. Unnecessary.
And look, that
Arguing with the referee.
That referee could not be much younger than Papa Juice's own son.
Does he treat his son the same way?
They have no decorum, no respect, and frankly, I wonder at this point, is it safe for these fans, these spectators, to be around these two men?
Yeah. Controlled Chaos, they are not. They are unhinged chaos.
They're out of control.
And they've grown more and more out of control as the weeks have gone on. The cracks have been showing. And I wonder how long it's going to be before the fans start to
Put it this way. And here, I just have to soak this in. The crowd getting behind Controlled Chaos once again. They have done a remarkable job, really, of brainwashing these people.
brainwashing. You're
That's the
absolutely
only
right.
word for it. It is brainwashing, plain and simple. And the Monster Factory as a whole, I don't like the way it looks right now. I'll
You know
just
what,
say it.
Getty, you hit the nail on the head right there. Monster Factory just hasn't been the same for a while.
And it's frankly, it's due to people like this, due to these out of control, dangerous individuals. And I hope that a devastating stomp to the ribs there. Holy Christ.
Trylock feeling very sure of himself as
That
he
was a thudding stomp there from Troylock.
shadow boxed to the crowd.
Come on, Jay.
Dear God. I would be grinding that down if I were you, Troy. That
Don't
could
let
be
him
a
up.
broken rib right there.
Don't let him up.
You can't take your eyes off an opponent as crafty as Kid Chaos. These guys are weasels, these two. They're every bad thing in the book. Okay, there we go.
See, look at that. And then just leaving the ring as necessary. No need for the ref to yell at him.
Assisted back suplex there wasn't enough to put Kid Chaos away. And you know what? They're just matching the aggression at this point. They're giving it as good as they're getting it, these two.
Absolutely. Look at Papa Juice threatening V. Daniels from the outside.
It's intimidating to have a guy like that standing there screaming in your face.
He's
And
a
with those
martial arts
tattoos,
expert.
Did he get any of those tattoos in prison? What do we know of this guy's record? That's all I'm saying. You know, there's a lot of shady individuals running around. Look at that. Oh, the back of the head.
Enziguri
There's
from
no need to
Kid
kick someone in the
Chaos.
back of the head like that.
It's dangerous. You can give someone a concussion. And again, the crowd just loving the chaos.
Sickening.
All right, here comes the
this-
dangerous man,
This
Papa Juice.
dangerous, unsafe.
Oh my God.
I just hope that
Look, pushing him.
I hope that Troy Locke and V. Daniels have a stark conversation
There we go.
with the so-called owner and operator of Monster Factory, Danny Cage, about the working conditions.
Yeah, it's their debut match, and they're being put against two men.
Known for devastatingly brutalizing opponents. And look, Papa Juice just dropped both of these men on the backs of their heads.
Instead of
You know,
going for a pin,
with
he goes
vicious
to
German suplex.
get his son to assist
Look at
in
this.
more pain.
And dropping his son directly on another man in an insanely
No regard for
dangerous
his
way.
son's own safety.
And they're just they're brutalizing their opponents, and they're brutalizing.
And of course, he has to tag his father back in because Papa Juice
And this is it.
has to
This-
be the finishing touches.
Do you know
Poor Troy Locke.
how much it can hurt a person to be on the receiving end of a combination like that?
And
Devastating.
your winner!
Once again.
Look at this.
Oh, what is
Look at this.
what is why? Why is this happening?
Wow.
Control!
They're not controlled. They're not in control. They have not been in control.
Miss Ring Announcer, you are incorrect. These men are uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable.
Chaos is right.
It's only a matter of time. If somebody doesn't step up and take care of them,
messengers of misery, Getty Cahoon and Classy Max Sterling, are going to do what's right. Because we are tired of seeing a monster factory that looks like this.
Just two guys brutalizing people for no reason. Unnecessary.
We're tired of living in fear.
Just completely
tired of living
unnecessary.
in fear.
And now they're trying to intimidate.
Intimidating us with a glare. You know
Unreal.
what?
Unnecessary.
Well, I think you people need to think long and hard about what you've just witnessed here.
After seeing that, I don't even know if I can sit here.